Hello, everyone. I had a really terrifying thought there because it's really late at night and I'm just kind of chilling. Um, I was like, I just kind of decided the randomness of it, and I was like, I'm definitely wearing clothes, right? I just saw a live stream and I'm just naked sitting here in a chair and I'm like, hey guys, hi everyone. Uh, Good night, Tub. What are you up to? I'm currently working on um the packs. Actually, I'm working on the official reboot of the series. So going basically going on from now is going to be a full reboot of the series. So episode 1 is being re-released and rewritten. Um and I'm going to be working on it while I talk to you guys. I just finished both BB3 and my stop motion animated. That's awesome, man. It's been a while since. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Episode 3C doesn't need to be done over again, but everything else does, yeah. So, um, so I know this may be a little out of the blue, and it definitely is a little bit of an out of the blue live stream. But if I'm being honest, I have had a pretty awful few days. This week has been trash. This week is at the bottom of the F tier playlist of life right now. This week sucks. Um, I hate this week, and I also think it's really important to talk about it because, I mean, I don't know if you've seen my mental health video, but in that I talked about my mental health condition, which was kind of like psychosis and OCD, and it's been going crazy this week. Um, and I couldn't sleep because I kept getting like thoughts all the time. My mind was going crazy, and I was like, I said in that video, that one, I was going to talk about my health a bit more, and two, I'm going to try to make things as positive and in general just I guess kind of try to make a better kind of existence for myself and have fun a bit more this year. And I was drowning this week for sure, and I feel like I haven't been able to work on cool stuff. So I thought it would be really nice to live stream working on cool things like this. So it also means I can talk about things with the packs that I've wanted to talk about for a while. So I'm gonna do that while I talk to all of you. So the main idea is that the PAX is going to have a full reboot as of sorts. It is going to be a full reboot from episode 1 onward. Now I know it's going to be like, but all the episodes have taken so long to make. That won't be the case anymore. I hope to get comics out a lot more frequently, maybe every month. So it definitely won't be nearly as a long wait anymore. But there's a lot of reasons why this happened in the first place. One was the art style. The art style's definitely found its own kind of niche, and the previous episodes don't really match up to that quality anymore. Two is story inconsistencies and connections to Warrior Cats that I kind of want to sever. So it's more original. There's more consistent storytelling. Just a more cleaner series, especially with certain characters and the way they're written. And I guess this is going to be the first comic that's sold in stores. This is the first big step in I guess my dream of being a comic book artist. So I wanted to go out with my, I wanted to take the right step, I suppose, have my best foot forward. And I think I can do that with maybe just a wee bit of a reset of the series. Episode 3C will just be episode 3C. That's why so many things changed in that episode. Pin is watching me. Yeah, she's here. I love this plushie. This is so cool. A crazy event for both of us. Looks like the pin machine gets to stay another day. Yeah, I mean, you're having one of your episodes shown on like a big event, aren't you? I think that's pretty sick. Let me get my phone because wait, I had my phone. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's the lights. I have to use this. Hello, then, my friends. There we go. You're actually adding subtitles right now. Spin it on your finger, just like how Coiny does. I don't know if I can. I don't have the gravity to do that. She's too top heavy. Yeah, gets to stay another day. God, this is such a cool plush. I also have the little minifig over there. I love BFDIA, man. Such a quick turnaround too, because I hated it at the beginning. But yeah, I mean, this feels great to be able to be productive again. Feels like I haven't been able to do that. But yeah, I mean, okay, let me just write this down. But they'll stay calm, okay? Yeah, so geez, Tub, go to sleep, man. No, there's stuff that needs to be worked on. But yeah, so the series is getting a reboot. And obviously it's going to be sold in stores. So this is gonna be like the first thing that's ever sold in stores. It's gonna be sold in a shop near my work in my town, because the man there was gracious enough to give me the opportunity. So I'm gonna be able to walk in and actually see, my own comic. So these will be coming out hopefully monthly if I can stick to that schedule. But also this completely to me tightens up episode 1. Episode 1's writing isn't the best, so having like a redo where maybe jokes can just land a wee bit better and I can add things in context, knowing the story I want to tell now, and even has a whole like prologue scene. You can't really see too much, but I don't want to spoil too much, but you can kind of see. There's a lot more story now to this. And it definitely goes in a way that I can see a lot of people not... Actually, no, I can see people liking it. I'm just not expecting it. I can definitely see people saying this is an improvement over episode 1. But, like, it also just keeps the comedy of the packs. It kind of slowly wasn't center stage after episode 1. I want to keep it as comedic as possible. But this isn't like a kid's comic. There's a lot of swearing in it. Not nearly like Vizzy-Pop kind of levels of swearing, but it definitely has got its own kind of curse words. Nadable says the fuck word. He does not. It's a rule that Nada Wolf never swears, but there's a line in this where Book's kind of giving Aiden grief, and Book's like, these delivery jobs are really important, Aiden. If you actually listened. And then Aiden's like, maybe I could shove something up your ass, bitch. It's really fucking stupid, but it's really funny to me. And then they both have a little tantrum and call for Nada Wolf, like two kids having an argument. Everyone loves swearing. It's not gonna be right. I don't want to make a comic that's just fuck, shit, fuck, because it's pointless. I want something that's, when the swearing is used, it's comedic and it has weight to it. So, Amanda smiles and nods. They have to draw Amanda. I don't know if you guys know this, but when I draw a PAX character, I always start with their muzzle, and that's always like half a square, and then I go up from that. So it's like a square for the muzzle, and then the forehead. The PAX, again, pre-split, the PAX post-split, the PAX the power of two, the PAX of the power of Nada Wolf. I think genuinely that the PAX has, to me, proven that there's definitely a fan base for it, and it makes me very happy that is the fact. Because I really like the PAX. And I think I'm also going to turn Grounded into a comic, but I don't know. It would be really nice, because my idea, tell me what you guys think about this. My idea for like a PAX comic, or not a PAX comic, a Grounded comic, was to keep it as an animated series, but release it as a comic book, and then the comic book version of it would be a contestant vote, but obviously I would keep the series being I guess a public vote or a viewer vote. So whatever happens in that episode, I have to kind of I guess make up a reason in the comic version that the characters would vote the same way the viewers do, and it kind of forces me as a writer to improvise, and I like that. Also, I really love expression work. I really love working on expressions, and I think object shows are like really good for that. And so is the PAX. I think the PAX characters are designed on purpose to not have a nose. So the entire shape of why the PAX head looks like that is because it's like that's a, I don't know, I guess it's like it's designed so facial expression takes like center stage, I suppose. Expression is always really important to me. Like, if we kind of have a look at this to each other, we can see that expression kind of takes center stage here, especially with their ears and their head position, because dogs use like their ears to obviously emote things. In the Grounded Comic 1, the characters will say, and quote from comments, I voted the character because they were proper stinky, smelly, and they were mean. I mean, episode 1's easy, right? I mean, why wouldn't the other characters vote for Shelly? Shelly just kind of deserved it. But yeah, I'm super surprised on who's voted out next. I don't think anyone has predicted who's eliminated next on Grounded. I'm very, very surprised by it. Because loads of people were super confident and they're like, oh, it's this one, it's this character, it's that one, I counted the votes myself. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Because you didn't take into account the Google, or not the Google, the YouTube poll on the community tab as well. So you'll never know who's out until episode 3 comes out. Because my animators are working on it right now. I know who's eliminated next on Grounded. It's Larry. God. Spoil it for everyone, huh? Man. I'm really excited for everyone to see episode 3. I will say the episode is called Those Who Live in Glass Houses. So that kind of gives a hint. Oh, man, my art has come along so well. I'm so happy with the way I draw. Okay, so the 3 of them turn to walk in. So we'll do book center stage. Amanda. And then Aiden a bit higher. Tuesday left me broken. Tuesday left me broken. Wednesday left me broken. Tuesday looking for broken. Looking for broken. Wednesday left me broken. Tuesday broke my Wednesday. Not going to church, I'm broken. Wednesday got church. Wednesday got church. Man, I don't deserve to be allowed on this planet. I'm also working on a cool project, or at least the first episode of a cool project called I Love, which is this cool series where I make like this video talking about things I really love in the world. And the first episode of that is Five Nights at Freddy's, because I really like Five Nights at Freddy's. So that'll be fun. I don't know if you guys can see this very well. I hope you guys can see it very well. I mean, you can probably see it when I move, right? Tuesday left me broken. Wednesday left me broken. Thursday broke my church. Wow, I made the emotions. Check this out, guys. I know how emotions work. Wow. So this is the panel, or the page I'm working on now is the scene where I guess it's kind of revealed that not a wolf is a beaver. Tuesday broke my Friday. I love the sleep paralysis demon in the corner of my room, length 10 hours long. I should make that. What my sleep paralysis demon is Abby from The Last of Us 2 and Markiplier. I don't know. I think Abby and Markiplier would get along. She'd be like want to play golf. And then Mark's like, hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to playing golf with Abby from The Last of Us 2. And then she like kills Mark. It's a real shame. Also, Markiplier's movie, Aaron Lung, comes out in Northern Ireland, and that's like really surprised me because that's where I live. So I'm really excited. Actually, I get to go and watch it. I get to go and see it in the cinema. I get to see Aaron Lung. So I'm pretty excited about that. You know, it's funny because I was gonna talk to this. I talked to the cinema and I was like, how do I recommend a film? Because I was gonna recommend Aaron Lung, and I look and it's already there, and I'm like, oh my god, my people have already went to support Markiplier. Yeah, it's gonna be playing in that. I wonder if he knows. Well, I guess he. Oh yeah, of course he knows. He would have had to have known. But man, it's so cool. And you know what the coolest thing is about Aaron Lung? It comes out in my country on my birthday on the 29th. Woo! I'm gonna have such a good 25th birthday watching Aaron Lung. I love Markiplier so much. He's such a cool guy. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to the Five Nights at Aiden Wolf. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to The PAX, a series made by the Universe Book on YouTube that I've commented on one of his videos before. Man, that absolutely broke my mind whenever he commented on my video. That was insane. I can't believe Mark knows who I am in some degree. But yeah, his movie, Iron Lung, comes out on my birthday. It's in a cinema over in the good old Northern Ireland, which really surprised me. Which means there's a good amount of Markiplier fans in Northern Ireland. That really is so cool to hear. Because I always think, I'm probably like the only one that's asking for Aaron Lung to be in his theaters. Because I was getting in contact with them. But no, apparently not. Five Nights at Tubbs' basement, working on a scene. Yeah, this does look like the terrifying. I'm so sorry, this is terrifying. I'm working on page 27. 6, 7. I think there should be a law where if anyone says 6, 7 and starts doing the gesture, they're like immediately put on like the FBI's hit list. I think it's a valuable punishment. Look at all that. I made that. I'm like a kid showing you like my iPad and like, you looking? Tub, would it be funny if the Pax and Grounded had a crossover and the plot was that Steve collides with the Pax planet and everyone screams in pain as the world is being destroyed? No. But also yes. That would be a pretty awesome, like, there definitely is references of the Pax and Grounded. I mean, you yourself have included in the new episode of Grounded a reference to Nada Wolf. And I like that. I like that kind of back and forth between the two universes. Because they're not in the same universe at all. I don't know if I had to make that clear, but they are not in the same universe. Nor will they ever be. Unless I do like a weird crossover. But I just don't feel like it fits. But this whole panel is going to be like Nada Wolf, like holding a log of wood in his mouth. I need to kind of sketch that out, what that would possibly look like. It's really hard for me to make a mouth. Or maybe I should just do a Nada Wolf pose instead of doing body altering large mouth. So it's like two, three. Kind of like that pose. So he's like sitting like this, holding a giant log. Gee, Book, I'm going to get grounded for this. Oh, shut up. That's awful. That is awful. You know that's what he would say too. Gee, Book, I'm going to get grounded for this. It's like, shut up. Shut up. Get out. There's a line where, like, Nada Wolf just says the word Squid Games because I thought that was really funny. So he's like, Squid Games. I love Nada Wolf. Nada Wolf is the single best character I have ever made in my life. I need like a, should it be a circle mouth? So he's like, let me figure out the body. So I'm assuming he's like holding it like, so his shoulder's here. And then his elbow is here. It's really hard to do arms without them looking too muscular. Hey, Aaron. I don't want to wave too much because my neighbors are going to think I'm like waving through the fucking thing at them. Hey, Aaron. Hey. Hey. I know that guy in real life. Or maybe I don't. I should probably have my glasses on. But yeah, he's like holding a giant piece of wood and stuff. He's like a cool guy. But he also needs to like, I'm trying to insinuate that he's like trying to shove a giant fucking piece of log in his gob. I had like the gag of I don't know if you guys remember, but at the end of Total Drama Island. Let me get my glasses, by the way, because holy shit, I cannot see anything. Ooh. At the end of where are my glasses? I don't know. I don't know where my glasses are. At the end of Total Drama Island, in this special, they kind of weirdly show that apparently they were never on an island, and it's really like silly plot twist of like they were never on an island. It's actually right next to society this whole time. I don't know why I kind of sounded a wee bit Irish there. But I remember it was Courtney that was like running away from a bear or something. I can't fully remember, but she bumps into a wall and she climbs it. And on the other side, there's like a fucking McDonald's and someone's placing an order. And I remember the speaker being like, "Can I take your order?" And she's like, "Yes, yes, you can take my order." And it was like the big plot twist that they were actually near civilization the whole time. And I really liked that. I thought it was really funny. They never bring it up again, by the way. Like, it is completely retconned because in the future, it is just an island again. they never bring that up. I think, or maybe it is that it's a transition that was all a set piece. So the next series is all based on set pieces. But I don't know. I really liked it. And this definitely kind of follows the same vibe. Because there's a big change in the story. I'll say the sentence right without giving anything away. Paxville. Oh wait, he doesn't have a nose. Fuck, I forgot his nose. Nadavil's the only character that doesn't have a nose. Or does have a nose, I should say. The PAX takes place in Planet Steve the whole time. I would respect that. It's a good voting or good choice. Trying to make a mouth that doesn't look uncanny. I don't want him to look uncanny. I want him to look goofy. Maybe having a very circular mouth here is actually what's giving him that uncanny valley. You have a second channel then, Aaron. What's the second channel for? It's a PAX fan channel. I really wish that someone would make me a Wikipedia. That would be really funny to see myself on Wikipedia. My time limit is up, they say. But I don't care. Tub doesn't have a nose. That's a printed. Yeah, this isn't real. It's a very tiny nose. I have a really tiny nose. I have such a tiny nose that if I gain a spot on my nose, it's usually like half the size of my nose. And like causes my nose to like bruise because it's so tiny. I have such a tiny face. Yeah, because that looks like he's about to cry. I'm trying to think of like the perfect mouth for him. So this is the kind of expression that I have at the moment. So this is the page work that I'm doing. FNAF Minecraft roleplay on Java with mods. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I mean, I can't say much. I did like roleplay on Roblox Warrior Cats. I actually think that if you look through those Warrior Cat Let's Plays, or role plays, you can see where the original narrative of episode 3C came from, or just episode 3 in general came from. Well, I guess episode 3C more. That was kind of brought by this random encounter I had with, I don't know who they were. Just a Roblox player that was role playing, and I met their character in the barn, and then it just kind of continued from there. So you can probably find it if you want to watch some real cringe. I don't know, you gotta be cringy sometimes. I think cringe is fun. I think being a little cringy is totally cool. I did, yeah. And it's fun. Oh shit, actually, I have something really cool to show you guys. This is a gift from Nathan. I know you guys know I love the Warrior Cat series. Hold on. Look at this! Oh my god. It's a little leaf pool mask. This looks terrifying in the dark. Holy shit. So this is really cool. This was a gift from Nathan. It's a leaf pool mask. I'm going to cosplay as Leaf Pool. Maybe for my Warrior Cats video. Yeah. I love this. To bits. It's so well detailed. So I know this is like, well, I know very briefly that it's a certain style of mask. Please don't fall and die. Ow. There's a certain style of mask that is. I think it's like a Therian or something. I don't really know too much about the community. But from what Nathan saw, it was like on Etsy, and it's Warrior Cat stuff. I think it's a Therian, right? I don't know too much about the culture, but it seems like they make pretty cool masks. Natawolf. Guys, what does elimination mean? This Steve guy said I got eliminated with 1,000 votes. Does that mean Book will do... What does it mean, Book? Do you know? Guys, what does elimination mean? I don't know. Fling. He just gets flung. I have a written rules for making the packs. And I think the number one rule is Natawolf can't swear. 2, Natawolf can't die. 3, make an ending that feels like, I guess, what would be the right word? Like, so I got distracted because I heard like a clapping outside or something. Make an ending that's, I'm trying to think of the right word. Meaningful, or not an ending that doesn't feel fulfilling. Not something that chooses an artsy message over a fulfilling character ending. You know? Don't do a Last of Us 2. I'm Book from BFDIA. Nice to meet you, Not a Wolf. Not a Wolf. You're not Book. Who are you? Yeah, I can see that. I also don't. I could imagine, for some reason, anytime Book speaks, I always imagine she's doing the little, like, finger pointing up thing. Well, actually. She's like, young Sheldon. I hate young Sheldon. I think I don't know if you guys have ever even watched a young Sheldon, but I think it's got really creepy like stories that just I don't know, really weird stories. Really weird. At least the plot for some of the characters is a little like, huh, it feels like a crime. There's one with I can't remember like the kid's name. It's like Sheldon's brother, where he starts dating this girl that's like twice his age. And I'm pretty sure he's a minor whenever he like starts dating her, but it's played off as this really goofy like, oh, he's lying about his age. Now she's stuck with him. No, she's in prison. That's a crime. How creepy of a story would that be if the two genders were swapped, right? Like, girl lies about her age. That guy's going to prison, but other way around, it's a comedic storyline. It's like, no, she deserves to be in prison. I don't know. Young Sheldon's writing always fucking confused me. Also, it's really bad to kind of educate people on that, or at least treat a situation like that as like a. It's okay if that with woman does it. How did I draw this fucking wife? Oh my god. Do I like just do a typical like? Okay. I'm scratching my nose, by the way. I'm not picking my nose while I sit here. My nose is really itchy. Believe it. Coming soon, Tub. Oh, hi. Hello. I just need voice actors for the FNAF stuff. I could do some voice acting for you. I actually think that would be pretty cool to do some voice acting for you. That's comedy, right? Crimes. Lucky this happens the day I stay awake. Oh my god, Pin Plush. Yeah, look at them. Pin Plush. God, this is really terrifying lighting. So, someone clip this. Hold on. Someone clip this. So, Pin, what's the first thing you're going to do that you have your face back? Well, I'm going to tear down the free smarters that did this to me. It's got the lighting and everything. I'm going to tear down the free smarters that did this to me. Gulp. I also have the Pin mini figure, if you guys want to see that. It's like the Funko Pop thing. Or the U2s of Pin. What you drawing? I'm drawing the PAX. Check it out. It's the PAX comic reboot. As Thomas again. Tub in the comics. Is Thomas doing it? Wait, hold on. Tub in the comics, is Thomas doing to be in it, or is going to be in it, and then will I voice act it? Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to. I think your voice works well for Thomas. But it's only if you're willing to, of course. Totally. I mean, I didn't think it was changing. Hello, I am Jax Films, and this is The Questions Get Worse. This time with Tub. Man, what a dream come true that would be. That would be awesome. I mean, I feel like I've met so many really cool YouTubers. My next people to meet are Markiplier and Jax Films, which have both interacted with me online, but I haven't met them in person. I got a shout out from Jax Films, and it was a shout out, and I'm trying to remember the word because I can't. A cheers. There you go. I got a shout out and a cheers from Jax Films because I told him I quit making reaction videos, and he was like, "The Universe book." I could bring up the clip actually. It's so cool. That would be Sigma. Oh my god, you need out of here. I think back in like 2020s, the YouTuber Creekcraft played my piggy build mod map. If you know what that is, I don't know what any of those words mean. I'm so sorry. I don't know what any of those words mean. Creekcraft? I don't know what Creekcraft is. I don't know what piggy build mod map is. I'm so sorry. I don't know what any of those words mean, but that sounds cool. Not a wolf, for sure. So that's kind of the pose that I came up with. Let me get the Jax Films clip. I'm going to put it in the chat so you guys can watch it. But I think it's really, really cool. I'm going to hold it up like an iPad kid. Like this. Like, are you watching? You know what? I'll just let it play. I'll just let the audio play.
Oh, shit. Look at this. Guys, listen up. The Universe book just said, hey, I quit reaction streams as I felt I was doing creators a disservice. Got me. I followed my dream of animating and writing stories I love. I asked my community to support me, and they stayed. That we did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
That's amazing. The Universe book. First off, thank you for your generous donation.
Yeah, boy. Let me put that in the chat. You'll be dying to voice Thomas again? Awesome. Awesome. You would think that was good, wouldn't you? You would, wouldn't you? Aiden's a prick. Aiden's a prick. Sorry, I didn't expect it just to suddenly do that. Yeah, there you go. Check out this clip.
I hope so.
God, that looks so weird. Damn, my hair is everywhere.
Oh my god.
My hair is everywhere right now. 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 It's just so messy for the celebrities. That damn Derperdon stole my screen time. I'm so sorry. That I was gonna say I'll have a word with him, but I haven't spoken to Derperdon in a while. It's been a year since the war. I don't know. The thing is, right, we originally planned Derperdon and I to make another space review, but then I was like, I don't really want to make another space review. I'm kind of done with Space Review. Nothing obviously against him. I just was like, I'm kind of done with interviews. I don't really enjoy it as much as I used to. And it's also like, I guess I don't know if the cheesy mayo one will ever happen, but it might on live stream. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I should continue them, but do a live stream version of them. I think maybe that might be a little bit more fun. I think Cheesy Mayo had that idea as well to do it on a live stream. So maybe I might do live stream time with Cheesy Mayo for a Space Review. That would be kind of cool, actually. Chill Mayo? I've met the Cheesy Mayo in real life. He's a really cool guy. I cannot sit down. It's so difficult. No, I've met the cheesy man in real life. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Three years ago. Oh my god. 3 years ago? Oh. Brother. Ugh. Such a long time ago. There we go. I think that's a successful page. Page 27. 27. Do you hear the wind outside, by the way? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the wind is crazy right now. The rain is crazy. You know what? Let me move my laptop over. I think we're done drawing for now. I farted. I don't know if you guys could heard that, but I hope you did. I hope you did. I hope you did, okay? I hope you did. I hope you did. Look at my hairline. I'm losing my hair. Ugh, anyway, fuck you. I don't know why I was so aggressive there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just an aggressive man today. I don't mean to be. It just happens. Let me correct this script, and then I will be with you guys. Okay, if you can relax just for a moment. If you could do that, that'd be great. If you could just relax for a goddamn minute. Okay, here I am. My name's Aiden. Hypersand. Oh my god, hi. It's been a while. Why are you streaming so late, by the way? Because I couldn't sleep, and I was like, I want to do art. Anyway, here's the page that I just drew. Here's page 27. Take a looky. I'll show you some other sneak peeks as well. Just join my Discord server when you can. I shall. Maybe. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of joining Discord servers, if I'm being honest, so I might actually not join it. But I mean, if you need me to help you with voice acting, I definitely will. But I don't really join servers. Take a look at this. It's Forest. Oh my god. It's terrible. What happened to him? It looks like he was killed by some kind of crow? I highly doubt anyone here will get that reference. Let me brush my hair. My hair's a mess. It's so stinky. Brushing my hair late at night. Because it's raining. Ow. Tub left mine, but it's fine. I'm sorry. I just don't like being in servers. Because I ended up muting them, and I'm like, I just don't like joining them. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to be honest with all of you. And this is a shocker to everyone, and I'm so sorry. But the Discord server, or the Discord that I give out to any of you, the wonderful people, is not my main Discord, and I'm sorry. It's my Discord on my work laptop that I use very irregularly, and that's why I suck at replying, because I don't use that Discord, and it's not my private Discord. Oh, oh, hairline, come back. It's because my hair isn't swished to one side, and it all looks awful. You know what? You're getting the bald treatment today. Ah, whatever. I can't figure it out. Holy shit! Okay, it's this side. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a reverse mirror, and it just made everything look really weird. What? I know. I'm sorry. That's why my replies are really shit. It's because I don't use that Discord very often. I use it for like working on Grounded, and that's it. It's not my private Discord. I'm so sorry. It's nothing more to me than a marketing Discord that I use to communicate with teams, and that's pretty much all that's used for. I'm so sorry. That's why my replies suck. Dub, please. I need this. My space reviews are kind of homeless. Wait, he does the pose. He's like, I love Speed. I think Speed is like one of those people that, as much as, you know, he's very rich and successful now, he never really changed from who he originally was or ever put up a character. You can compare it to maybe Mr. Beast, where Mr. Beast is like almost like he can't even, I don't know, he almost feels non-human now because he's just so corporate. But Speed never really went that way. And it's nice to see his very, like, as much as he goes around different places, it's nice to see that he's very genuine, at least. I like Speed. I don't watch him very much, but I do like the guy. He seems like a cool guy. He seems like someone, he's like, Speed seems like, as much as he plays the character of like barking at people and what have you, and as much as I'm like, maybe not the best way to behave in public, he's nowhere nearly as bad as a lot of other streamers, and he seems like someone that you could genuinely sit down and have a talk with. Space for Fury is gone. Yeah. Tom, why are you laughing though? It's like low-key disrespectful. Thoughts on BFDIE? It's great. I like it. I didn't like it at the beginning because I thought it was like, I will admit, I get why people don't like it. It's very much oversold, and isn't really holding a candle to any other series. But I also really like it. It's very simple. Should it be season 6? No, that was stupid. Don't make it season 6. Just make it a spin-off series. That's fine. We don't need that to be season 6. Season 6 has so much potential to be something else. But if you see it as just a fun little spin-off series, then it's great. I don't think we really needed it to be a full season 6. But it's still very good. You just need mods, but I can help you with the mods too. I mean, I don't have Minecraft on my computer at all. I play like Xbox Minecraft, and that's very regularly. I mean, I can send you voice lines if you need them, but I don't think I can help any other way. There's no Easter Bunny, there's no Tooth Fairy, and there's no new Space Reviews! That's not true, right? I'll get Space Review back on track. It'll just have to be like an unfortunate, like, unfortunate. It'll have to not be an edited video. It'll have to be a live stream because it's the only way I'll be able to, you know. But I feel like Space Review kind of sucks. It's really annoying to sit there with a piece of paper and be like, next question, because it's like I don't want to talk to people that way. It seems so much stupid. I really enjoy just having a genuine conversation with someone, and I really do enjoy the people I've talked to, but it gets kind of boring having to ask them the same thing. Or I don't know. I don't like hosting interviews. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like hosting interviews. It's kind of stinky and boring. And I do like talking to the individuals, but not if there really isn't anything too crazy to talk about. I don't know. It's like even with like this isn't like a personal thing where it's like, oh, I don't like certain people. It's nothing to do with that. It's just like even if it was like Markiplier or something, I wouldn't want to give Markiplier an interview because it's like I just want to talk to the. I've already talked to the human being. You know, I've made that human connection. I don't need to do an interview for that. And I've already talked to like as I probably will do the live stream of Cheesy Mayo at some point because I promised them I would. And I ain't no liar. Plus, it'll be fun. Upcoming projects. It's a lot of projects. Warrior Cats last episode in June. Oh my god, there's so many projects happening. What the hell? What's happening? Also, from good old Nathan, I got some Leaf Pool stickers. Leaf Pool's my favorite warrior cat, by the way, guys. I don't know if you. No. Oh, okay. You meant your your comics. Okay. Let me try to show you another page. I guess this isn't spoilers. Wow! Look at that page. It's Amanda. Man, no, I've had a crazy week. This week has been awful. The last 2 weeks have been awful. I'm going to be honest with you. They've sucked major PP. I accidentally hurt myself at work because I'm a fucking moron. And I popped out my shoulder. Ouchie. Ouchie, my shoulder. It's okay, though. And it's just been a very stressful 2 weeks. I've never been so stressed where I've developed a twitch. I've developed a little insanity twitch. It's all getting to me. I'm going insane. But hey, I mean, that's why I was like, tonight I want to do some cool stuff. I want to make this a good night. I want to draw stuff. I want to possibly chat with you guys. Do cool stuff. I'm gonna upload shorts tomorrow. That would be fun. Could you call your inanimate insanity? No. I think he could be working for Umbrella. We are crazy. You're 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 not. Who do you want to play as Michael Afton or William Afton or Henry? I don't know. I want to play. I will be my own. I will play Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not sure. We need to talk about this, okay? And I'm gonna say this in a mean way. I would never say this in a mean way. But I think we need to have a wee bit of a talk. If I'm going to get into the Five Nights at Freddy's community, which seems to be kind of happening a wee bit with my Let's Plays, and in general, making this big I Love Five Nights at Freddy's video that you guys will be able to watch very soon, there's a truth that needs to be told. Okay, there is an honest to God truth that needs to be told to the FNAF community. And I think we all kind of know it. We're just kind of ignoring it. And it's okay to admit that the Five Nights at Freddy's movies are terrible. And that's okay. We're allowed to admit that it's bad. That's fine. They're just not very good. No, don't get me wrong. The animatronics, I won't spoil it. Don't you worry. No spoilers are happening. I won't spoil it. Don't worry. I will say the animatronics are really, really, really cool. They're really cool animatronics. I let down that they're barely fucking used. The stories make no sense. The characters are inconsistent, but the props and the appreciation to the fandom are like the two reasons why it's like, oh, it's really, really cool, but everything else sucks. And the music's great too. So I think that the animatronics look amazing, but they're way underused. The music is awesome, and the community shout outs and like Easter eggs are really cool, but man, the writing sucks. It's so bad. It's so badly written. It's so bad. I'm not going to spoil the second movie, but I sat there listening to the characters interact with the expression of why. It is so bad. I am so I have never been more confused by every character's motivation in a film ever. I don't understand. It's terrible. I think that's something we need to admit. Okay, we need to stop being like it's the best film ever. It sucks. Okay, it's kind of terrible, and that's okay. We can admit that. We can admit that. Okay, community. We don't need to gaslight ourselves into saying that it's like good when it's not. You're all insane. And I'm so sorry I had to break that news for you. Did you see the trailer for Glitch's new indie animated show? I haven't. I don't know. I haven't really watched much of Glitch outside of I guess Digital Circus. It looks fine, I guess. I don't know, I haven't really looked into it. But I'm also not a big fan of that kind of I guess from a single glance I kind of looked at it as like a Jay is gonna be in it, really? Never mind, I might actually look at it now. That's kind of cool. Alright. Fair enough. You know what, actually. Wait, Chris Pratt and Tom Holland are in it? Really? Oh. Stinky. No, no, no. I thought it was like is it Amanda's Adventure? I'm not a big fan of that kind of style of game. Because it I think Amanda is it Amanda's Adventure? I feel like that kind of idea of a spooky of a kid show going corrupt, being like corrupt VHSs are so easily done. I don't know. Maybe it's not on anything like Amanda's Adventure. Is it Amanda's Adventure? I don't know, man. You know what? It's 1 a.m. Cut me some slack, okay, buddy. Is it Amanda's Adventure? I saw it like right. This is going off like 5 microseconds of staring at the screen and going, "Oh, cool." It's 2:26 for me. It's actually 1:26. You're wrong. Sorry. From Helluvaboss. Very cool. I'm not a big fan of Helluvaboss, but I think that's pretty cool. It's the FNAF fan games makes it bad for first FNAF movie was okay. I don't know. I think the writing was kind of terrible in both. It was a fine right. I think the Five Nights at Freddy's movies suffer from the writing. That's the thing that kind of kills it because the animatronics look sick and the backgrounds look sick. The original soundtrack sounds amazing and the love to the community is just awesome in general. But the writing is what destroys the FNAF movie because it's written so bad. It's so bad. It's surprisingly bad. I cannot like the character dialogue just feels like I've never been more flabbergasted at it. Like everything is set up for a good movie, and then the writing kills it, and that's just sad, stinky. I think the withered animatronics in the second movie have equivalent of like 2 minutes of screen time. It's bad. Oh no, I was saying Luna's voice actor and Helluva Boss is in Glitch's new show. Ah, very cool. The FNAF movie is written by Scott Cawthon, by the way, Tub. I'm sorry, it's not. That's what surprises me the most. That's what surprises me the most. Because the FNAF games are so well written. And then the movie sucked. I don't know. I don't know. I think the writing could have been a bit more serious, I guess. I don't know. I would have liked the FNAF movie a wee bit waves. I would have liked the FNAF movie a little bit more if they really went into the horror side of it. Just even the problem with the animatronics is that there you go. If you're wondering what I did there, I muted so I could fart. I didn't want you guys to hear me. I don't know, the animatronics look really good, but they made them too expressional. They look like they're high all the time with the red eyes, and then they're like, it's like, shut up. You shouldn't be that expressional. The thing that made the animatronics scary is that their eyes were missing and they're like really deadpan and they had like the dots. You messed up. Tub, infinite bacon but no games. Games but no games. God, that's a difficult choice, man. Infinite bacon but no games, or infinite games but no games. God, that's a good choice. Or a good question. I would say Pin should answer that one. Wow. Coiny was robbed from BFDIA, by the way. Coiny should have won. Anyway, look at this guy. Book's awesome though, and I would like to see Book win BFDIA, but Nito also kind of deserves to win as well. I love that wave. I'm gonna make it my wallpaper. I can give you another one. Hello. Where's the camera? I need to stare directly at it. Everyone's screaming. Can you see my filling? I have a tooth filling and a tooth out. The dentist took a crowbar to my jaw. I hate Pin. Pin is such a cool character. How could you hate that face? How could you do that, bro? Right. I zoomed in. It was just the eye covering the screen. Pin is my second favorite character after Coiny. My top 5 favorite BFDI characters are Book, Coiny, Pin, Bubble, Leafy. It's really windy outside. It's really windy. It's really windy. Oh, it's windy. Okay, I'll probably have to end stream soon. What can I add? Start a poll? Okay, let's start a poll. Yes or no. There you go. This will determine something. It's raining outside. Yes. Okay. So everyone voted for yes. That means I have to end the stream. If no wins, then I have to keep going. But yes has already won, so. You misclicked? I guess I have to end the stream. So sorry to hear that, guys. What is this? Oh, yeah. I don't know where I got this from. Well, I think I did some pretty cool work today, working on the packs. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully soon there'll be a Five Nights at Freddy's video. But until then, farted again, by the way. I'm really good at this strategic muting, so no one hears me farting. Bye-bye, everyone. Let's do a
bye-bye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.
Don't mute. Do you want to hear me fart or something? Pervert. What's wrong with you? Weirdo.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I hate those fucking assholes.